What's up, guys? Crypto Muser here with your daily news and analysis in the crypto markets. Now, updates in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Once again, the SEC is trying to pull some shady business. Two instances here. The first instance, surprise, surprise, they're trying to hide evidence, hide a report that a supposed expert witness that the SEC has that is saying, we don't know what's in the report because it won't show us, but it's a report supposedly letting the court know what XRP holders were thinking when they were purchasing XRP. And I guarantee you, once again, we haven't seen the report because they won't let us see it, but I guarantee you that the SEC is trying to say that every XRP holder that bought XRP was thought they were entering into an investment contract with Ripple. Because that's the whole argument, right? That every XRP purchase made ever has been a securities offering from Ripple. So whenever anybody bought XRP, they thought they were buying shares of Ripple, which is absolute BS. And I guarantee you that the SEC didn't even ask or contact any XRP holder when this supposed expert witness wrote this report. Now, what John Deaton is trying to do here, the reason why John Deaton was allowed into this lawsuit was he was granted amici. Amici is just a Latin term, legal term that means friend of the court. So he was allowed to be in this lawsuit as friends of the court, representing the 67,000 plus XRP holders. Now, if there was ever a reason for John Deaton to be allowed to see a certain report or allowed to write a brief, is this instance right here, right? So the SEC is trying to claim what the motivation was for XRP holders when they bought XRP, right? So wouldn't you think the person to ask about this would be the lawyer maybe representing 67,000 XRP holders, right? Wouldn't that make any sense? Well, the SEC is trying to hide this report from John Deaton, doesn't want him to see it, doesn't think he deserves to see it. So what John Deaton is he's basically asking the court, asking the judge to be allowed to see the report and also write a brief on, give his opinion, because he's obviously talked to, hundreds of XRP holders and he's gotten their testimonies on why they bought XRP and what they were thinking when they bought XRP. So I'll read James Filan's tweet here. And once again, when I say amici, that means friends of the court, and that's John Deaton. So amici requests permission to file a brief regarding SEC expert who claims to know motivation of XRP holders when purchasing XRP. Amici also seek access to experts' report and deposition testimony. So obviously John Deaton is trying to access this supposedly expert's testimony and report from the SEC, and he also wants to give his own brief and evidence to the court. So Eleanor Tourette actually gave us a better little update in this quick brief. So Eleanor Tourette, once again, she's a Fox Business reporter. Attorney John Deaton has filed a motion letter asking the judge in the SEC versus Ripple case to let him write a brief on behalf of the 67,300 XRP holders who have been hurt by this lawsuit. The move comes following recent testimony from an supposed expert SEC witness who gave a report on what information reasonable XRP holders were relying on when they bought the token. Deaton says that he bets the witness gave testimony without interviewing one single XRP holder. More to come. Now, I guarantee you, right? And if there's an XRP holder out there that was contacted by this supposed expert by the SEC, please let us know. But I guarantee you, I'm with John Deaton all the way on this one. I guarantee you that the SEC didn't contact one single XRP holder, and they're just trying to claim that every XRP holder that ever bought XRP thought they were buying shares of Ripple, right? So I also have Jeremy Hogan here, XRP community member attorney. He gave us his 2 cents on what he thought about John Deaton's letter here to the court. And he says, John Deaton is marching into court. The SEC wants an expert, in quotations, witness to give testimony about what XRP holders were thinking when they bought XRP. Now, John Deaton represents 67,000 plus actual XRP holders and wants to present what they were actually thinking. So, of course, the SEC opposes this. Is it any surprise that the SEC is going to oppose John Deaton being in this part of the case? I mean, if there, like I said before, if there was ever a reason of John Deaton to be in this case, it's this very reason right here, right? If there was ever a reason why the judge allowed him to be in this case, is this reason right here, right? If the SEC is trying to say with their expert that they knew exactly why XRP holders bought XRP and what they were thinking when they bought XRP, wouldn't you want to counter that? Wouldn't the judge or the court want the counter from actual XRP holders? And John Deaton represents these actual XRP holders. So, I'm 100%, almost 100%. Let's not, because nothing's 100% in this case, especially in this case. But I'm like 99.9% sure that the judge is going to allow John Deaton to see this, to obviously see this report from the SEC and also give his testimony. If he is not allowed, if the judge somehow comes down and says that John Deaton is not allowed to give his report and see this report from the SEC, then I give up, right? I think we should all give up because, like I said, if there was ever a reason why the judge allowed John Deaton to be in this case, is this very reason right here. So, like I said, I'm 99.9% sure that the judge will allow him to do this. I believe we will find out within the week. So obviously, I'll give you guys keep you guys up to date when we do get that information. But I mean, it's just amazing that the SEC is trying to pull this because they know, right? They know that, XRP is not a security, and especially on the secondary markets, right? It's been selling on the secondary markets for over 10 years now. You're telling me that every sale of XRP has been a securities offering from Ripple? Good luck with that one, SEC. So moving on, finally. So wait till you hear this one, guys. So I guess I'll just read it. Stefan Huber tweeted this out. I think Cointelegraph is starting to realize that the SEC only get away with dismissing all crypto regulation of the Clayton Hinman tenure as irrelevant. We can neither confirm or deny that Hinman was director of Division of Corporate Finance. Now listen up, guys, because this is going to sound ridiculous when I say this, but this is what the SEC is trying to claim right now. So the SEC cannot confirm or deny that it is actually Bill Hinman in the video, with him giving the speech back in 2018 where he gave Ethereum that free pass. Now let me just say that one more time. The SEC will not confirm or deny that it is actually Bill Hinman in that video where he gave that speech back in 2018. And not only just that speech, there's other speeches where Jay Clayton had a speech, Hester Peirce, Alan Roisman, other commissioners and employees of the SEC. The SEC will not confirm or deny that it is actually them that are in these speeches, that are giving these speeches. Now, is this a mockery of the court or is this not? Like, at this point, what are we doing here? Like, one of the judges is going to step in and say, enough is enough. Like, you can't imagine Ripple trying to pull this. Do you think that they'd get away with it for a second? No way, right? The fact that the SEC is allowed, and what Ripple now is doing, Ripple is now threatening to bring these, to bring Bill Hinman, Hester Peirce, Alan Roisman, Jay Clayton is threatening to bring these people into court to testify into court and say this is you in the speech, right? Like, and how long is that going to take? Obviously, there's a delay tactic here from the SEC once again. So the judge has to come down and say, you have to either confirm that obviously these are these people that are in the speeches, or what are we doing here, right? So, I mean, it's just amazing that this is the stuff that we have to go through in this case. And when I read this, I was like, what? This was a joke, right? I thought this was there's someone that does a parody Twitter, I forget what his name is, XRP Productions or whatever. It's a parody Twitter handle, and I swore this was one of those jokes, right? When I read this, there's no way the SEC would ever try to pull this, right? Are we surprised? I mean, I guess not. At this point, the SEC will try to pull anything. And let's just read a couple lines in this article just to show you how ridiculous this sounds when I read this. So the article, the SEC can't confirm if video of Bill Hinman is actually Bill Hinman in Ripple case. I mean, that's the actual fucking title of this article. SEC can't confirm if video of Bill Hinman is actually Bill Hinman in Ripple case. After reasonable inquiry, the information known and currently available is not sufficient to enable the Commission to admit or deny this request. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission is unable to confirm or deny if a video predominantly featuring Bill Hinman actually features Bill Hinman. Bill Hinman, also known as William Hinman, is the former director of the SEC's Division of Corporate Finance, and he's become a key factor in the long-running legal dispute between the SEC and Ripple Labs over alleged unregistered securities offerings via Ripple XRP tokens. Speaking at the 2018 FinTech Week conference while serving at the SEC, Hinman stated that the sale of Ether, or ETH, did not constitute securities transactions. But it seems as if the SEC is dragging its feet on admitting the obvious in hopes of slowing down the case. Now, it just sounds so ridiculous when I read it. Like, how can the judge look at this and be like, oh yeah, that's reasonable, right? So let's get away from the lawsuit for a second because it's driving me nuts talking about the SEC and their nonsense. So let's get into some good news here. So I tweeted this out when I saw it. So Ripple was invited, Brad Garlinghouse was invited to the World Economic Forum's conference. If you guys don't know what the World Economic Forum is, they're basically the who's who in the world of finance, right? And every year they have a conference where they talk about the future of finance and what's going on with the new things going on. And it's basically, they invite some of the biggest names in the future of the world of finance. Now, I tweeted out this when I saw who was speaking. I said, Ripple and Circle will be the future of payments. They are the chosen ones. And the reason why I said that is because look at the two speakers in this first chat we have here. And the title of the chat is called Remittances for Recovery, a New Era of Digital Money. And you have Jeremy Allaire, CEO of Circle, and you have Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. Now, I'm telling you guys right now, especially with the stablecoin fiasco with the UST, Terra, and Tether really had their issues, USDC coin is going to be the gold standard of stablecoins, right? And Ripple is going to be the gold standard utilizing crypto for payments. So it's going to be Circle and Ripple. I'm telling you right now. And don't take my word for it. Do your own research. But, they don't just invite anybody to the World Economic Forum to speak. So, just throwing it out there. I'm telling you guys right now. Like I said, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. But, we're gonna get the transcripts or the video of what they talked about at this meeting. So I'll definitely give you guys an update when that comes out. But that's a good sign for Ripple and a good sign for Circle. So I want to end the video real quick with a tweet that Moon Lambo had about Christine Lagarde. So Christine Lagarde, if you don't know who she is the president of the ECB, the European Central Bank. And recently, I think it was yesterday, she came out and said that cryptocurrencies are worth nothing. Really? Is that what you think? So Moon Lambo said, wow, an asset class worth 1.3 trillion is actually worth nothing? $0? Crypto makes business models possible that otherwise could not exist. That's not worth nothing. Her statement will age like a fine milk. And that is so true. And she knows better, honestly. She knows, right? It's funny when all of a sudden when you're in a bear cycle, you start hearing that, crypto's dead, right? Crypto's worth nothing. You see Bill Gates talking about he would never buy crypto. It means nothing, right? You hear all these people talking, oh, Bitcoin's dead, crypto's dead. These are the same things we heard in 2018, right? And I'm telling you, bear markets or bear cycles, whatever you want to call it, what we're in right now, this is where you can really make life-changing money, right? I'm not telling you to go buy whatever, do your own research and I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own thing, have your own system, whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you guys right now, these are the times when people are saying crypto is dead, when the fear and greed index is usually in single digits or 12. This is usually the time to start dollar cost averaging. And like I said, not financial advice, right? Do whatever, like I said, whatever system, whatever works for you. Don't go out there and throw all your money into one coin. Do your research and find the coins that you think have a future. But just telling you right now, bear markets are where fortunes are made, guys. So I'm going to end the video there. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not take anything I write or say as financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. And thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.